Some of the packs featured in today's video were kindly gifted to me by the EA Creator Network. Thank you to the network for providing me with the free game codes. Hey everyone, it's Simplicity and welcome back to a new video. Today we have another part of Very Veggie and she's over here singing in the kitchen because she's got to work on her singing skill because I don't have get together. So the alternative is singing instead of dancing. So we're going to have her work on this for a bit. We're now at level 2, but I'm just going to kind of have her kind of aimlessly, work on that. No thank you. I'm good. Alright, so I guess she decided she is done singing. That's fine. Are these two? No? I couldn't remember if I had gotten Sammy and Fern, like, even engaged or anything. I have not. So, propose is one of the very first options. I'm just gonna go for it. I feel like it's not super cute in the greenhouse, but, you know. I guess flowers are kind of one of the things, so it's not too bad. There we go. Cute. Oh. I always forget that they jump into each other's, like, arms at the end. Very cute. Alright, so we're now at the wedding, which I know is a very quick turn of events, but I'm like, I don't know, we might as well just go for it. So I'm gonna have them come over here and get married. And maybe see if I can get the kiddos to sit right here, preferably. I don't have my wedding stories, so it's not gonna be all, like, fancy or anything of that sort. Alright. Attend wedding. I don't care if anybody else sees it, as long as the kids do. Nobody wants to sit front row, that's fine. We'll go ahead and get some cute pictures. Look at these two. So it does list that this wedding dress is green. I don't know if I see it. Like it looks like it's maybe like a little bit of an off-white. But it is listed as green. So. Cute. And they get fireworks for their wedding, which is also kind of a nice little surprise. Alright. Very cute. Now here's the fun part. Have drinks and take first slice. I didn't make a cake. I forgot to make a cake, so I don't have one. I mean, I guess we can talk to guests for 2 hours. We've already apparently done one. But there's a little fireworks show, which is very sweet. But I'm gonna have Miss Fern come over here quick and make a cake. I don't understand why it's under cook. I don't know. This is the part that always confuses me. But I'm just gonna get you to come and quickly do a white cake, and then we'll come over here to Sammy. And can you come over here and talk to Eleanor? I don't know. Just have a mindless conversation for like an hour, ideally. That I can go ahead and just check that off. I mean, we are, already at a gold event, so it's not like I need to go ahead and do anything else, but instant attraction. Cool. At your wedding, of all places. No thank you. I don't need a job offer, I'm good. But we'll just go ahead and discuss color theory. We'll thank for coming. Discuss interests. Not do a pickup line. I feel like I've got to be careful with that, but we already did just check it off, so it's fine. Hopefully they don't, go any further. Fun, can you hurry up with this cake? Cooking level 6, okay. Not that that's a skill that we need, but we're working on it. Okay, throw a wedding topper on that. And then you can go ahead and cut the wedding cake. Not that there's anybody else really around, but I wish it was like a cut wedding cake together interaction for base game, but it's fine. I'm gonna let everybody just come over here and grab a slice of cake. Because everybody's getting a little hungry. There we go. Okay. This way, at least my family that I'm playing with is taken care of and good to go. Go for it. I don't really care. Okay. She's just out here all by herself eating up some cake. That's fine. Hopefully it's a good cake. And then we'll go ahead and get them to kiss whenever they're done the cake. Okay. Seems like the party's kind of going on in the kitchen here. Oh, of course she comes to sit. Um, you know what I might do? I might just get her to practice her singing while she's sitting here. I may as well have her work on it. The thing also is kind of a little bit mindless and we're making money. Okay, life hack into getting a bunch of little simoleons all at once is to have a sim come out and sing in public. Interesting. Can you come over here and just kiss your husband? That's all I need you to do. Okay. You need to go to the bathroom, so go do that. I'm assuming there's no way to take care of your hygiene here. You are fine. Okay, everybody else is in a decent mood, so that's fine. But I'm just gonna I may as well let Aubrey just, work on her singing skill. There's nothing else for me to entirely do with this wedding, so. I'll just put another skill level 2. Not that that is one that we need, but. Okay. Singing level 3. Okay, so I had her come over here to meet, is it Aurelio? And there's an instant attraction there, which is kind of cool. So she is feeling a little bit flirty. I'm gonna go ahead and see if he's single. Because we do actually have to work on the romance skill for her. It's fitness, romance, nectar making, and singing, I believe. So there's like a bunch of skills to get working on, and it's a little bit much, I'm not gonna lie. But at least romance is kind of like one of those passive ones. Alright, so we are here at school with Miss Aubrey. Class is officially over. I'm gonna get her to quickly do her homework while she's here because she's already feeling focused. I may as well get it out of the way. She's feeling a little bit hungry, but I thought maybe we'd be able to, use high school years to come and actually like attend school and meet people and, stuff of that sort. But I always forget kind of how busy it is. We do have Kiyoshi, which it seems like she's going ahead and striking up conversation with anyways. He's feeling flirty. She's over here like, I'm just focused on my homework. Maybe we'll go ahead and see if we can do like a bit of a pickup line. Okay. Seemed to go fairly well. Let's go ahead and see if he's single. He is, okay. Because her aspiration as villain is Valentine. So I have to get her in a relationship with somebody. And she's got to cheat a bunch. And that part makes me feel gross, but I'm like, I won't feel as bad doing it as a teenager. Like, I'm still not excited about it, but and then this way we can also kind of work on her romance skill a little bit too, which is nice. Speaking of, we just leveled it up to level 2. Let's go ahead and see what his attraction level is to her. Because, like, she is pretty cute. We'll kiss hands. And did that not go well? Maybe I shouldn't push that then? Alright, so we were invited to a before prom thing. Do I have any idea who any of these Sims are? No. I haven't even seen them at school, so I'm like, who are all of these people and where do you come from? Because, like, genuinely, I don't know any of them. So I guess it's going to be kind of a good thing to go ahead and meet some people, but that might be about the only less side to this, other than the fact that we already have a bad impression with somebody. But I guess we'll go ahead and just do some singing, because there's nothing else to do with these things. Okay, so it looks like we're about to actually level up her singing skills, so that's kind of exciting. I don't know what level we'll be at because I have been having her do this a lot off camera. But that's all it is. I'm just kind of aimlessly letting her just sing and waiting for her to kind of like level up. She does love it, which is something that actually popped up on its own, which is nice. So it gives her some fun. It doesn't drop her fun any, which is cool. 8. Okay, I knew I had been doing this a fair amount. I didn't think it was that much, considering I think my last update was, what, level 3? But I have been sitting here filming for a while, so it doesn't really surprise me too much. Okay, so we have arrived at prom. This is not her prom dress, but we'll switch it to this one. Change your outfit, please, my dear. Thank you. Okay, so we have to talk to people. That I can do. Let's go ahead and flirt with Kiyoshi a little bit. And then we'll come over here and vote for prom loyalty. Feel like I have to vote for Kiyoshi. It doesn't really make any other sense to be anybody else. Like, that's her date. I feel like that's how she'd think about it. So, go do that. Okay. Use photo booth. Can we take a photo with him? I don't know how well this will go over, but she's acting like she can't get into the photo booth. I'm assuming it does actually function, or else why would it be included? Um, Try again. Oh, did he say no that time? Okay, well, just go take a photo by yourself then. There we go. Grab a drink. We can do that. There we go. Dance and show off outfit. Well, the award thing's about to start, so we're gonna have to take a hiatus on anything else. But then I'll go ahead and get her to do some dancing. I wish prom in this game was a little bit more exciting. But then again, like, I didn't attend my actual prom, but I also heard that my actual prom was, like, very boring, so maybe this is kind of realistic. I don't know. Let's go ahead and do a friendly introduction to this person. And dance some more, I guess. Alright, silver isn't too bad. I'll take silver. So, I did the little prom after party thing. Nothing really came of it. But these two are here being a little bit flirty. There's also a bunch of seeds outside. And I have no idea where they came from, other than the fact it has to do with this gnome. So, that's interesting. But this is it Freya? Freya. And they go to school together, but I'm having Fern come out here and collect all of these seeds. Because, you know, they're there, I may as well. And, like, there's a bunch. Not that we need all of these. I'm kind of just more so focused on, like, flower seeds and anything else, but we'll go ahead and put all of these in our inventory. You're taking a bath, that's fine. I'm guessing things didn't go that well with Freya. And it looks like she's leaving anyways. Okay. UI, she's, like, half mourning, I think. Um, this is the only one I'm interested in. Can we open this one? See what's inside? Ooh. Did we finally get some bluebells after the point that I don't feel like I need them? We got daisies. But yeah, we've got some bluebells. Okay. I wanted those. Didn't think I'd get them from a magic gnome. Okay, so we're over here. And this is, I believe, Ollie. And they are currently going ahead and cloud gazing because I'm trying to build up friendships a little bit. But also, she's very attracted to Ollie. Now, I did look, Ollie goes by they, them pronouns, which I think is pretty cool. I don't know if they are from the new fairy pack or if they're just like randomly in here. Now, this does say male, but pronouns are in criticism, are they, them, because that's one thing I never want to like mess up. So, we're gonna go ahead and maybe see if we can. First of all, maybe ask if they are single. Might be a good idea. Because I don't want to go ahead and like be a complete homewrecker quite yet. And then maybe we'll go ahead and explain attraction level because she is fairly attracted to them. And then I guess we could ask, but I feel like the relationship's probably not at that. Okay, she's got to go to the bathroom. They're not going to let us know attraction level. That's fine. It is now the next day. What in the world was that? So this is like morning free time. So I was like, maybe we can use this to kind of build up a relationship, ask the cloud gauge, you know, because that does help out quite a bit. Apparently that interaction doesn't want to work today. Interesting. All right, well, maybe we'll just go ahead and see if we can maybe flirt instead of practicing programming. And there we go. And she's immediately like, I want to go and talk to Ollie. So I will let her do that. It does say to be friendly with a faculty member, so why not introduce ourselves to the other teacher? Be friendly with the student. We can definitely do that. We've got one of them right here. Let's go ahead and maybe heartfelt compliment. Okay. Charisma's up. Not that it's one that we need, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and maybe do a deep conversation. I just kind of want to build this friendship up and then maybe see if we can cloud gaze again. See if it's still broken. Okay. She's bored. She's like not having it. She's like, I don't want to be here anymore. Honestly, all I kind of want her to do is interact with Ollie. Um, I wish affection had more like interactions than what it does. Explain daydream about crush is wild whenever it's Ollie. Let's go ahead and see if we can compliment appearance. Let's go. I love how the teacher's just like in the middle. Um, maybe do a pickup line and check out. We could reveal crush. See how that goes. Okay, well you moved a little bit closer, so that's a start. She's feeling flirty. Okay, we've got a slight romance buzz. I will take it. That is better progress than what we've seen so far. Now she's going off to class, so there goes that. Okay. That's fine. Learn whatever you've got to learn here. I'm gonna get her to create a promposal sign quick, since apparently prom's coming up again. So I'll let her do that, and then we'll go ahead and do our homework. So we're over here on a date. And like an actual date. This is at the, is it thrifty shop? Something like that. So we're gonna go ahead, socialize, be silly, do some flirting, tell jokes, you know. All little things that we can do to have the best possible date. I feel like she would be the type to gossip on a date, but maybe we'll just go ahead and express admiration, and then we can go ahead and do an impression. Okay, so Ollie is single. She's in a very bad mood because she's starving, which is my own fault. Okay, let's ask about Day. And then we can ask about career. Okay. Ollie is apparently also angry, and I don't know what's going on, but I'm gonna let her go grab something to eat. I don't care what you have, just eat something. Ideally, that'd be great. Just help out the hunger a smidge, and then go to the bathroom. Okay. Did Ollie leave, or is Ollie still here? Focus camera. In the corner on the computer. Relatable. Let's go ahead and come over here and keep socializing. Let's do, maybe let's ask about taste in music. And then we could also discuss interests. See how that goes. Okay. So far, so good. Then we'll throw maybe a little bit of a flirtation in here. Just, you know, a few little things here. Apparently the one thing for sharing interests, it didn't work. So let's hop back in and do interests again. Alright, now we are at home with the entire family. Is this awkward? Absolutely. But I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of see if I can cue everybody. Alright, so I queued everybody up to go to bed. So this should give me a little bit more time to go ahead and just like interact with Ollie and not have to worry about anybody else. Romance level 4. That's not too bad. I don't know who this random sim is on the street, but anyways. Let's go ahead and do a blatant day. Okay. And ask about Day. See what I can kind of get going here. Let's go ahead and reveal crush. Feel like we did that already, but there we go. Just queue up some cute little interactions here. We do have the option to do a first kiss. I don't know if we're there yet, but it's an option. Let's go ahead and do an impression. Did they just walk into this shop? I guess so. Maybe they're like, maybe this is more private. Let's come over here and let's just go for it. Let's do the first kiss. We've got nothing to lose. Cute. Okay, that still hasn't taken us up to gold, but we're getting closer. Let's go ahead and do an impression, and then we can do a dramatic story. She's like, I want to go to bed. We're not going to bed yet. We're going to finish this date. It is getting late. I understand that, but I want a gold date because I think that's cute. We'll do a quick deep thought for a deep conversation, just to kind of cue things up a smidge. See what I can get out of this. Cue up some little affection ones here. I feel like declare love publicly might be a little bit fast, but again, they're teenagers. And then let's go ahead and present the proposal sign. I know this isn't, aw. I know this isn't like going to do anything for the date, but I think it'd be cute for them to go to prom together. And then we'll blow a kiss. And compliment appearance and see if that's enough. There we go. So we've got a gold level date, and that is perfect. I'm quite happy. They actually get along a lot better than I expected, so I'm not gonna go ahead and mess around. I can tell you that much. I am not at that stage. But they're gonna go to prom together, and that's exciting. Let's go ahead and maybe do just like a cute little neck kiss. The relationship's not super high, but it's also not terrible. But she's got a bunch of new like options and stuff. She is so tired. I feel so bad. Okay. Let's just be cute, do a bunch of things, see if I can kind of build up the romance a little bit. It's gonna keep telling me about how big of a crush she has, but there we go. They are now romantic partners, and that is exciting. So we'll go ahead and do a, I was gonna say do a kiss goodnight, but apparently not, because Ollie is out of here. So I think this is actually going to be the perfect spot for me to go ahead and wrap up this part. So I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, you can go ahead and hit the like button down below. If you want to see some more videos from me, go ahead and subscribe. I post 2 to 3 times a week right now. If you're already subscribed and want notifications for when I post, hit that bell down below. Make sure that your YouTube notifications are turned on, and I will see you all in my very next video. Bye, lovelies!